Hello, and thanks again for tuning in. This is basically a week after I made my big beet beer, as I'm calling it. Phase 2, I guess. This is the... okay. I still don't know what to call this thing. I'm going to call it a honey beet Belgian Dubbel style APA. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's take a look. I'm going to rack it into secondary today. It's been 7 weeks. And everything looks pretty good. Kreuzen has gone down to basically nothing. It's kind of dark in there, but anyway, there's no Kreuzen left. And it's pretty cloudy, but that's to be expected in primary fermentation. I'm going to put it into this carboy down here using this racking tube that's sitting in this diver cell. And I'm going to eat those Fruit Loops. Oh yeah, no, no Fruit Loops were used in the production of this beer. Just a disclaimer. Not as a beer ingredient anyway. May have fueled the brewer anyway. So yeah, that's the brewing hose, and I'm gonna start racking. Anyway, I'm not gonna film the racking this time because I can't really. I can basically put the camera down and and rack. Yeah, I can't really do anything. I need a camera person really if I want to show that. So next scene, you'll see that beer down in there. Okay, so I lied. I'm going to show you how to prepare a racking hose. If you've made beer before at home, you know how to do this. But if you're new to brewing or wondering what a rack is, I guess I'll show you how to set one up. What you do is basically you fill your siphon line or your racking tube with water. It's good. I've already sterilized that you-know-what out of it, so just going to fill her up good. So you're going to try to avoid any air and basically plug it as quickly as possible. And you notice that nothing comes out. Stick one end into the beer. Go ahead and shut your water off. And then what you do is you make sure it's higher up here than it is down here, and yeah, let's see if I can just aim it down. Sorry about that jerk there. Release. The water comes out, and basically the water that spills out pulls the water behind it and so forth until basically it just creates a vacuum. It's pretty neat. Alright, that's how you set up and this is already full of beer. There's no more water left in here. She's ready to do the job. I'll catch you after the carboy's full. Alright, we have rack complete. And down there you see is the beet beer. All ready. Rest in its little secondary fermentation spot right there in the carboy. This one's half full, the other one's a little bit full. And with my bleach-filled airlock, I cap that thusly, and for 2 weeks will it stay in this vessel, aging, clarifying, and slowly fermenting. Hopefully the Belgian yeast will do its job, and we'll end up with something very interesting. So far I'm kind of happy with the phase 1, the batch that I threw into this one to make, I guess, kind of 2 of these. So I'll put this back in its home, and I'll meet you there. You know, there's a reason why you choose a dark basement to ferment your beer. The light doesn't affect the beer's taste, it doesn't break down the hops, which makes it go skunky, by the way. And yeah, it's just good to age beer in the dark. That makes it suck to shoot beer making videos. So what I'm going to do is yeah, I'll just take a long exposure shot right now, because I'm technically using a digital still camera. It's for taking pictures, this thing. Yeah. Anyway, I'll shoot some long exposure shots, and I'll get to show you the color and what's really going on here. So yeah, set my camera up to f2.8, and I took 4-second shots. and you can really see the dark color of the beet really showing through. Everything's really cloudy though. The bottom of this one you can see a little bit of the trube that's already settled down from primary. That's not bad. I expect these guys will settle down, and yeah, what'll happen is they'll be remarkably clear like the phase one. Oh yeah, alright, back to normal video. So yeah, sometimes it really pays to use a digital still camera to do all your video shooting. I know HD is better for trains, anyway. And that's the 20 or so bottles I have left from the first phase of the Beet beer. And yeah, it's carbonating quite nicely. I'm kind of on the fence about whether to call that a Beet braggot or not, because of the way it was made and the fact that it's honey, and the fact that it kind of has a wine taste to it when it was still. It was really good. Kind of tasted a little bit like mead. And that's a bottle of it right there on the ground there. Alright, well, I thank you very much for watching, and yeah, well, give it another 4 weeks or so, and we'll get her off into bottles. Should be ready on January 8, 2012. Interesting. Alright, cheers.